Hello and welcome, my name's Beck and you're watching Beck's Crafty Nook. It's Monday again, can you believe it? Third vlog, we're going for it. I have some updates, but today I am not feeling the best, so it's going to be a little bit chill. Oh, that was just Dave knocking my camera, one sec. I just had a quick potter around in the garden. There's a section, well, this year one of my goals was to get the garden to maintenance level, which means it's always nice. So I'm always just maintaining with my grass clippings and my mulching, a little bit of weeding, nothing too big. Like every week I just do an hour or two in the garden. That's what maintenance level would be. So I've done quite a bit of the garden, which you would have seen in last week's video when I was taking photos of the froggies. So that whole area now is maintenance level, just about. I just have a little bit of mulch to put down. And then beside that, in the first clip where we were taking the first videos near the little pineapple, was like super overgrown and stuff. So my partner actually, like, my garden channel is called Beck's 100% Organic Garden, because generally I will manage the garden without using sprays, but this section of the garden, to get it back to maintenance level, had grasses, tufts of grasses in it, and there's just no way that you can dig it out. The sections of soil that I've got to maintenance level, it's so easy to weed because it's like really beautiful soil. But the section where there's all those grass tufts, there's just no way you're getting it out. And it's like directly into the lawn, because I'm making like the entire backyard a garden with some sections of grass for the dogs. And even though there's sections of grass for the dogs, that doesn't stop them pooping on the garden. Anyway. So I just got distracted pulling some of that out because my partner did weed spray that grass. And even though he's weed sprayed it, some of the grass is still like super tough. Generally when we spray it, that will help me weaken the plant enough to get the tuft out. So I may even need to spray it again. So just got distracted doing that for about half an hour. And the doggies came out with me and now they're all knackered. Look at Sizzle. There's Dave. Sizzle's got like all these little green bits on her. Here, look on her face. Can you see it? Little green bits. Oh, go look at her face by Dave. So anyway, so I just went and did that. I have an update on the horses. Sorry, Sizzle, she thinks I'm going to pat her now. I started on Baccarat. Now, problem is, I accidentally made the legs a little bit too short, so I looked at the original horse. This is Champagne, and Corinne is the client. She's the mother. This is for her daughters. So Champagne is a memorial horse for a horse that passed away. But I didn't realize to get the extra black in here, I put an extra round to what the pattern says. And so he's a little stubbier. But I put an extra round on the neck, and then hopefully when I get the head on, he'll be okay. I'm probably not going to work on him today because, as I said, I'm not feeling that well. I'm not really in the mood, but definitely do it tomorrow. Also, because I worked an extra day last week, a full day, I got like an extra $200 worth of pay, or $150 or something like that. So I do want to go to Bunnings and get a few things for the garden. They have their delivery date tomorrow. So I might even go Wednesday, because if I go early in the morning on Tuesday, they've often haven't put the stuff out. It's there, but they didn't put it out. Next update, let me go get it. I started working on a corner to corner tapestry blanket project, and so this is your sneak peek. This is how much I've done. I've started recording the video, and I'm doing like you know, in this section I've sort of said that I'm doing corner to corner. I've showed you how I do my bobbins. I do it a little bit differently, and yeah, a little bit of detail on starting my bobbins. I'm weaving in the ends as I go. And so this is like, you know, 1 hour update. I did like another 1 hour update, and now I'm doing a 4 hour update. So I've worked on it so far for nearly 2 hours. So today I'm going to do another 2 hours, and I'll put that update in the video. because even though like this is quite difficult, there's a lot of bobbins here, and just like, you know, there's only 4 stitches on that bobbin, and then you finish the bobbin, weave it in, blah de blah. It is quite relaxing and nice, and something that I'm enjoying doing. So because I'm not feeling the best, I'm gonna work on that today for another 2 hours and get that update on the video. Also, in the car when I was dropping off the girls, I started to continue to edit that amigurumi stick video, because I wasn't sure, you know, it was so long and there's so much crinkling, and like I wasn't liking the video as it was. I had an epiphany that what I should do is make it like my blanket videos. And in my blanket videos, I pretty much make the blanket as I make the videos, and I upload straight away, and then I do a playlist. So that is a video that I will do an upload as soon as it's ready, and you may get daily videos until the playlist is done, because it is basically just one video. And instead of putting chapters, I made it into different videos, and hopefully people will watch the playlist as they're ready. So while I was editing the amigurumi stick video, I thought, why don't I do the introduction? Because as I was watching it, I'm like, this is a really good video up until I start crinkling and making this stuff. And even though, like with all the crinkling, the next part of the video is very good and informational, but maybe I should just break it down. So I'm just going to finish editing up until I start making the sticks, because I put a lot of information on what do you need, what do you use them for, what do they look like, all that sort of stuff in the intro. And then the next videos just continue on. I don't do a separate intro. I think I might do an outro for each one, like the please like and subscribe. So yeah, I'm going to do that and put it in a playlist, so we can get that video out today and possibly finish editing the rest and schedule it to upload every single day. So that's coming out, because also the short that I did last week has 1,800 views. That's a very good performing short. I'm pretty sure the Jason Momoa hexagrani cardi didn't get that many. I think it might be at 1,000 only. Hello, Dave. See, here's the little green things. Hello. Yes, so I think that's a priority to get that out, and I think that's the only videos I'm working on. Just this vlog, the amigurumi sticks, get that out. Oh, also, okay, so this came about because I'm gonna do so many, like, I think I'm gonna need to do 50 tapestry ideas, or we could do, like, I think it'd be a good idea to break it down into tapestry ideas that would go into a blanket. Because of my circle of friends blanket, I know how many roughly to get that nice single bed size. And so I counted these. I'm pretty sure it's like 90 stitches across, and it's a rectangle. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a really nice size single blanket. The Rick and Morty one that I did was a little too small. So I think I could do like 10 tapestry ideas, crochet tapestry corner to corner ideas that will give you a single blanket, something like that. I am going to follow Amazing Page's tapestry video idea, because I noticed I found her from these videos, and I noticed that they're her best performing videos. She gets like 20,000 to 80,000 views on that. And then she does other videos like me where she just does, David, where she just does, I caught that. I caught my phone. Where she just does like individual crafts. And she's really into sewing at the moment, which I love sewing too. So I love watching her individual videos. She does vlogs like this. Her vlogs are a little bit boring to me, because she's not crafting a lot on them. She's doing lots of her other stuff. She also has like a wide variety of interests, and it was so funny because she was talking about in the vlog, she's like, oh, people have asked me if I have ADHD because I've got so many interests, and you know, I don't think I have ADHD. But then she started listing off all these sort of things that would go into like the autism category. If you don't know, my eldest daughter, who is 8, she's diagnosed with autism, and since she got diagnosed, then I found out all the criteria, and then possibly I could be autism, ADHD, and that sounds like her too. So with autism, you have a restricted interest, which could be crochet. But if you have ADHD and autism together, you can have a very wide variety of special interest, which I do. So I'd say craft is like the wider umbrella. And then I love diamond painting. I love crochet. I love, what else do I like? I like drawing. I like painting. Any kind of crafting is the bigger restricted interest, but then there's so many of them. And just you'll be like, oh, because, you know, I'll get bored, so I have to do something else. And so ADHD can be very like, you know, oh my God, these dogs keep trying to get on the couch. And they're knocking my tripod. So it can be like, you know, last week I was knitting frogs. Now I want to do a tapestry because, well, you know, not that I got bored, but you just keep moving on and then you'll circle all the way back. So there's a wide variety of stuff. And then I started making amigurumi sticks because I was using my amigurumi sticks as knitting needles. So it could be like very, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. And you got to try and stay focused. So, so I concentrate a lot on trying to finish projects. As you can see, I'm having a lot of trouble finishing the horses because I have moved on, not interesting anymore. So yeah, I have to try and finish a project start to finish. But I do have a few things on the go, obviously. But so that's the plan for today. We're going to finish editing, get something uploaded for the amigurumi sticks. We're going to do our other 2 hours on the blanket. But right now, I'm going to do my 1 hour of housework. As I said, to stay on task, I do certain times of things. So 1 hour housework. We'll probably do 1 hour of editing, get it uploaded. And if it doesn't, you know, if I don't finish it in the hour, I'm not going to force it. And then we'll do 2 hours of our blanket, tapestry blanket. Oh yeah, so that's the whole thing. I've got to, and then I'll start planning this video where I do all the tapestries. Okay, I hope that wasn't too chaotic. Let's go. I'm going to do some cleaning. 1 hour. Let's go. Okay, that was half an hour of laundry, and now we're going to do half an hour in the kitchen, and we are done with the housework. Okay, so that was another half hour, and pretty much the kitchen is all clean, and so I'm not going to put that in every single vlog, but when I go away and say I'm just going to do an hour of housework, I want to show you what I do and how well it works just using a timer. So I got everything done in the half hour. I got all the clothes put away in half an hour. The stuff that was left in the baskets is just odd socks and stuff like that, and I just got to put some undies away. But it didn't get done in the half hour, so I'll do some more later this afternoon. So the rest of the day is crafting. So yeah, we got a lot done in just 1 hour. Now, I cooked a potato a little while ago because I was starving, and it's ready. So we're going to stop to have lunch. I don't time lunch, I just have lunch. Most of the time it only takes like 15 minutes. And then I'm going to relax and edit that video. So yeah, I'm going to have a baked potato with all the trimmings. The other day when I had a potato, I think I was talking about the bacon bits that used to be able to get to put on top. And it used to come in a jar, and they weren't actually made of bacon. It was some weird food that they made. But I think I was in Coles and I saw them, but I didn't buy it. I should have, because I'm having a baked potato again. So yeah, I'll show you my meal. And I'm watching Area 52. He's got some really cool videos, and they're like really podcasty, so it's nice to listen to while you're doing something for a little while. And I'll probably continue to watch it while I'm doing my blanket. But the video I'm watching is all about like an alien interview, and whether it's real or not, real or fictional, it's pretty interesting, and it's a really good listen to. All right, I'll see you soon. Okay, it is 12:30 and I got the Ami stick introduction uploaded, all the description done, all that stuff. I got a Ami stick short done, which is actually some footage of the very first sticks that I made, and it's like a little Christmas edition. So we'll see how that goes for views. And yeah, it's getting a little bit cold, so I'm going to put a jumper on. I've got 1 hour until I've got to pick the girls up. 12:30, I've got to pick them, well, I leave here at 1:30 to get the good parking spot. So I'm actually going to work on my tapestry video. I'll go through the pictures I've got, get the description going, count how many pixels they are, and put them in the category of blankets. So we'll do that video first. So I'll spend an hour doing that, and then when I get home, I'm going to work on my blanket for the rest of the afternoon. Okay, let's go. Hello friends, it is Tuesday. Last night I got enough done on, I don't know how many hours exactly, but I got enough done on my corner to corner blanket that I've just got to do another half hour to do the 4-hour update. But first, we've got to film the video for the corner to corner blanket tapestry ideas. So I got all my images together. I got the list together with all the links. And oh, and the pictures in my phone, so I can put that, you know, next to me as I do the video. I hot brush my hair so it's like nicer. I'm not putting on makeup. But this morning I checked into Spotlight because I also had to go to Aldi and get some stuff to make a stew. Oh my god, Latte next to me is just scratching, non-stop scratching. So, Spotlight wasn't open when I first got there, so I went to the cheap shop. I got a giant bag. And I'll show you what I got. Let me get it out. I'm going to have to keep these away from Lucy. Not that she's not allowed to have them or play with them. It's just that she takes things and then she goes and loses them. And actually she took my knitted frogs and she went and dressed them up in her Barbie clothes. So I'll put a little clip in here because it was super cute. Lucy's a little bit adorable. And so that's fine. I know where they are, like, you know, we know. But these will 100% go missing. So I'm wanting to get into, I was saying the other day I want to have like a little shelf, not like a shrine, but just like a little shelf with all my special bits and pieces. And so I found these. I'm going to focus. It says Aurora Quartz Points. So I want to get into like crystals, and it says these beautiful Aurora Quartz Points have additional properties produced by the infusion of precious metals with quartz crystals, producing various Aurora color combinations. Choose the stones that represent the aura color properties that attract you. So I just got the ones that I thought were pretty. So we've got a purple one. I don't know, they're just shiny and cute. So it's kind of purple with a bit of blue. Where's the camera? Get my face out. There we go. Pretty. And then we've got this green and red. Oh, if I cover my face, I can't see. Yeah, we've got green and red. Pretty. They're only $1 each, but I like them. They're cute. Then we got a blue. Almost blue and purple. There's a little bit of purple down the bottom. And then I got pink. So it's kind of like unicorn colors. There we go. Yeah, they're cute. So I got those to just squirrel away and put somewhere safe. And then Spotlight opens. Come on, Sizzle. We'll say hello to Sizzle. There she is. Say hi. You smell a little bit. Have you been rolling in the garden? Yeah. Can you not do that because you stink? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So I went and checked out Spotlight. I have been looking for the Because I'm Happy Abbey Road acrylic, because I have a tapestry project I want to do with that, and then make a video. But I think we're waiting on a shipment. Like, they seem to really let things just run down to nothing, and then they'll get a big shipment. So I was waiting forever for that Freckles cotton from Abbey Road as well. So that was like a 6-month wait. So I would say we could be waiting a while. But then I also just wanted to check out the mill ends, because the mill ends were getting quite down, like there wasn't many left. And we had some success. They had the baby bonnet. I really like orange and blue. Then they had blue and black. There was 2 more there. They were kind of like this greeny one with like a dark blue and stuff. There were different colors to that, but I didn't get it because they looked a little like muddied or dirty. And then they also had like a skin color, peachy kind of color, but it had a lot of dark marks in it, so I didn't get that. But I did find this beauty. I would say this is another like red heart stripe something, maybe retro stripes or something. And I can see another granny square cardigan in my future from this. These 400 grams do make a cropped granny cardi when you use a different color for the ribbing. So yeah, pretty chuffed with that. So that is all. Now today we're going to film that video for the tapestries. I'm probably going to do that now, and then we got to get the stew cooking, and we do that because I already got all the meat out, but so I don't have to cook on the days that I work. I still got one more day at home. I still got Wednesday at home. I shouldn't get called into work. And we're going to go to Bunnings tomorrow to get a few things for the garden. So we'll get that video done today. And the Amigurumi short that I posted last night, which was just old footage that I had, which is just a zoom in, zoom out of the sticks I've already made. I got 2,000 views. Like, that's huge for a short. I don't think I've ever got 2,000 views on a short. The Amigurumi introductory video only got, I don't know, 5 or 6 views, which is fine. That's pretty good. Like, that's okay. Because these vlog videos are getting 10 to 13 views, like, total. But to start with, they have 0 views for quite some time. So, yeah, a couple of views. So, we also got to edit the end of that video. So, yeah, let's do that. We'll make this video, do the stew, and do some dishes and stuff. Then we'll finish editing the Ami video and get that up for today. The tapestry video will be the Wednesday regular video. The Ami video will be today because I said I would post like in succession. I think I only just need to do that second half, and it's semi-done. It's just cutting out the rest of the crinkling. And I'll just do a short little intro for that one. I did a little outro on the other one to say like, this is part 1. And I'll see you tomorrow for part 2. I'll do a little intro just to warn people there's a bit of crinkling, but it's still an awesome video, so please watch it. And because that looks like that might be an alright niche to go into, we might continue to make like a bit of a weekly video. But also that means, hello Dave, hello baby, that means we should probably try and get the website up and going. I have enough money. I cleared out the email so we can receive the confirmation and get it all back up and going. And then that way we can hopefully sell some amigurumi sticks. I don't want to put them on Etsy because physical items just don't seem to be selling on Etsy. That's the dog's jumping down and knocking my tripod. So, oh my gosh, caught it. Yeah, so let's go to it. I'll go film that video. See you soon. Well, it is 12:30 already. I can't believe how fast the time goes. I finished filming the video and editing it. I had my hair down. It was super annoying, but I'm not filming it again. It's going to be what it's going to be. This was my outfit. I wore my granny square cardi. But like right now I'm just holding the phone with my hand. That's why it's a little shaky. I just put my elbow on my leg. But yeah, the camera angle isn't great on my tripod, but whatever. I filmed it. It's done. Let's get it up. I'm just going to start making the stew because we've got 1 hour till we have to go get the girls. This afternoon I have to go see Charlie's teacher. The teacher just emailed me about, like, Charlie called somebody else a name, but Charlie can't even remember who it was. Like, I don't think it's the biggest deal, but then I feel like, why did you reach out to me over something like little like that? So I don't think she's been doing anything too bad, but I think it'd be good just to touch base with the teacher. Their teacher quit halfway through the year. Like, we went to holidays for Easter and then we came back and all of a sudden there was a new teacher, but there was no email or announcement saying, you know, Mrs. Bloody Blah decided to leave. We wish her best of luck. So I don't know what happened, but I do gather that Charlie's classroom is a difficult classroom. I find the same with childcare. Like, we have a lot of children with additional needs in one classroom, and yeah, things are difficult. So when the teacher reached out to me, I just said, let's have a meeting and we can talk strategies and let me know what's going on. And if you let me know, then I can help you and I can talk to her. And, you know, like, we've got pretty high standards of you know, moral standards of how we treat other people in our house. And if you communicate with me and I know that she's doing things that she shouldn't be, we can chat about it. I can talk to her so we can all be good. So I think 1 hour is enough to go, and I'll just watch the video through one more time and get it uploaded. I think I'll be able to make a quick thumbnail, get it uploaded. If not, I'll do that when I get home. We could even possibly do it tomorrow. Like, I'll get the thumbnail done tonight because I was going to upload it tomorrow anyway, so that'll be fine. And yeah, so let's see if we can make the stew in 1 hour. Welcome to Wednesday. Okay, I just saw my friend at school drop-off, co-worker, her name is Kelsey. I'll put a little cartoon of her here because I haven't asked permission to show her face. But anyway, she has just dyed her hair blue and it's given me the hair itch. So yesterday when I filmed the video for the tapestry thing, my hair was just driving me crazy. It drives me crazy that it's long and all I do with it is put it up or in a bun. And when I tried to like style it into something yesterday, I was just like, you know, flipping and it looked awful on camera. So I want to have a hairstyle that looks good and I can style it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do my hair today. But we've got other stuff to do in between. Don't worry. I always put my hair videos on this channel. They are in a playlist. You're probably only just going to see bits and pieces of me today with the actual hair color in my hair. And I won't show you the reveal because I will make a video. So this is our before. See, I don't even have a fringe or any shaping. It's just like this big mop that I just put back in a bun. It's fairly long and like I love the idea of long hair. Lucy has really long hair. We just took a photo. I'll put it here. Charlie's growing her hair. But for me, I just want it to look nice on camera. So we're gonna do a sexy mullet. So when I told the girls at work it's gonna be I want a mullet, they were like, ew. So this is a picture of a sexy mullet. It's also called a shag haircut. I am a hairdresser, so I know what to do. but just because I'm a hairdresser doesn't mean that it's not hard to cut your own hair. So we're just gonna do it. So it's gonna be basically you section from here forwards and you create like a fringe however long you want it, shaped layers, and then internally here is very short, like this connects with the fringe, so it's often like, you know, yo short, but then you leave all the length around the perimeter. And so I also have curly hair. And it's often like very frizzy like this. So this was with a hot brush. I would have had more success with a straightener, but I can use a straightener on the style if I wanted to. I also could have curled it yesterday, but I just, you know, wanted to brush it out so it was a little smoother. So with the shag and all the layers, I'll be able to scrunch it into curls. However, with all the bleaching, you lose curl as well. So, but we will be bleaching because I think I've got a rose gold pink and I've got a pink, I think. So we're going to be doing like, keep this section here just right in the top is going to be dark, and then I'm going to do hot roots all around my face will be the pink or blonde. Yeah, like hot roots, still the balayage. A lot of this color will come out because like if you have short layers here, all of that goes. Like this will stay, but all this in this section is like short. That's hence the mullet, because it's disconnected. Short, business in the front, party in the back. So let's pray it goes okay. The only time I've had bad hair is when I had like ridiculously short hair, like 2 inches long, and even then I just put all these clips and bobby pins in it. So anyway, I just set my room and oh my god, like, what is this? I saw my partner in this room. That is him. So we went to the recycle center the other day, and that's all the bags I put the recycling in. So let's just dump them in my room and make a mess. So anyway, to make the hair video, I've got to go clean my bathroom. So I'm going to charge this phone, clean my bathroom, get the color on, or get the haircut done, get the color on, and then we'll meet back here for some actual crafting. So I should have foils and stuff all in my head. I'm going to keep this shirt on. This is just an old daggy shirt. Garden with it, you know, whatever. So wish me luck with the haircut. I'll report back when I come back, and like you'll see it shorter. And so I'm guessing that'll take me an hour and a half to 2 hours. It is 9 o'clock right now. Oh, by the way, I want to tell you about this. When I was thinking about cleaning my bathroom, I found this guy on TikTok last night, and he's like maybe stay-at-home dad, maybe he does TikTok for a living, and he makes videos of him cleaning his house. So if you saw like in the beginning when I was cleaning my kitchen's pretty messy, so his house is about the same kind of messy when he cleans an area. And like he just gets the blower inside and stuff, and I've thought about doing that too. He just blows it all into a pile, cleans it up, and that's sort of what I do too. So, but he's really funny. He'll be like, it's 8 o'clock, and then he'll just say like a fact. So I'm going to put like just a couple of his clips in here. I've saved it, so I should be able to put like maybe 3 of his facts in here.
I've been home all day with the kids. It's only 3:06. My wife will be home from work in about an hour. Little Joey is teething. I gotta somehow get dinner ready and the house is destroyed. It's 3:09. You're gonna wanna clean the first 10 feet of your property because whenever your spouse gets home from work, this is the first thing they see, and you're all about good first impressions. It's 10:18. If you're trying to speed clean, tablets are acceptable for your children. It's no worries. And if your spouse or any of your guests have digestive issues, put some of this digestive oil right here on the front door.
And yeah, I just really enjoy watching him. So you should see his tag and stuff if you want to watch it too. Anyway, I better get to work. Oh, we're not going to have enough time. Okay, bye. Also, I made the stew last night. Here it is. It's just cooling down. Delicious. It doesn't look delicious, but trust me, it is delicious. Okay, well, it's 11:30. I've got the hair on. This is a little sneak peek. I chopped it off. Very excited. I'll probably have this washed off and I'll talk to you right before I go and get my girls. It may or may not be finished, but I'll probably put a turban on because I'm making a video about it, so you'll have to go watch the video. And hopefully the video might be out before you see this vlog, but I'm not sure. I've got other videos to put up. I have finished the video from yesterday, so I should be able to put that up. But it's 11:30. I'm starving. I've got a half-hour timer on. So I'm going to eat, yeah, and I might edit the video a little bit while I eat. So, yeah, you can sneak peek. I'll see you soon. Okay, it is many hours later, many bleaching sessions later, and this is the final color that's going on, the rose gold. I think it's going to turn out really nice. It looks almost orangey, but rose gold is like a blonde toner with a slight red in it. So you're gonna have to wait for the hair video to see it all finish, because I'm gonna finish up now. I did full hairdresser mode. I got my partner's hair cut. I'm gonna edit all my videos. I'm gonna get that tapestry video up now. The hair video can be Friday's video, and if I'm feeling really good, we'll get the Ami stick video done too. Just want to show you something that Lucy and I just made. Lucy really liked my knitting needles, so she just made this one for me, and then she made this key ring for herself. So we're gonna have to get some more focal beads in that so we can make some keychains and get some stuff on the website. I've got to get the website done. So, yep, that's what I'll be doing. I'll say goodbye for now, and Baccarat's going to have to wait till another day. And I'll see you guys again next week. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. And check out these other videos.